We're live. Ha-ha! So, hey there, everybody. Welcome to Shooting the Poo with Sue. As always, I'm Sue, and this is Rochelle from Onyx Moon Home and Halls. And I always forget to say that. Now, there's nobody in here. I just said it, but when the video plays back, like later on, and people want to watch the lives that they missed, they will see that I said that.
Hello, everyone.
Oh,
Sorry.
there's 4 people in here.
Huh?
I said that there's 3 people in here. There was 4. There's 3 now. Say hello, whoever you are. Say hello.
You see, I can't see any of that stuff. I just see you.
Well, hopefully you can see the chat. Otherwise, you'll have to look at another phone or something. There we go. Oh, it's Crystal from Canadian Halls. Good evening, ladies, she says. Can you see that?
Oh.
Hi, Lori. How are you?
You know what? I can turn it on my TV.
Oh, there you go. Oh, can you see the chat on the TV?
Usually, if you have it up.
I can't see people's chat on the TV. I can only see I have to do it on a phone or a tablet. Well, how are you people? Thank you for coming to join us. This is Rochelle from Onyx Moon Home and Halls, in case you didn't know.
Hello, everyone.
And this is our first live we're doing together. So we only just met, like, a couple weeks ago we started talking?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's nice. We can help each other out. We make new friends.
It's fun. This is my first live, so be gentle.
We're always gentle. No, that's not true.
Yeah.
It's so funny because you said that and it made me think. I saw a sticker on Temu, and it said, my car has a lot of dents. I even bought it one of those big pink Band-Aids to put on it.
Oh, yeah.
To put on the dents in my car. And I saw a sticker that says, please don't mind the scratches. I like it rough.
Oh, that's funny.
I thought that was hysterical. I was laughing so hard.
I do want to get that one sticker, the one that says "Don't park too close. I'm fat." Or
I'm chunky. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'll show it to you. You want me to show it to you? I have it over here. Whoops. If I can reach it, hold on. I have a tough time with this. Hold on.
Yeah, you'll just have to tell me what people are saying if they direct any comments at me, because I can't see it.
Oh, Laurie says she's excited because she's actually got the right time to be here. There's a lot of people say that they miss it.
Oh, really?
Shoot. Hold on a minute, guys. Hold on. I got to go get that. Oh. Jeepers creepers. Like a bull in a china shop.
Hey, puppy.
Yeah, that's Daisy. And all my crap on my bed, because I got another video I was gonna make after we're done tonight.
How old is Daisy?
I'm sorry?
How old is Daisy?
12.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. She's my old flopsy mopsy girl. She's a hot mess now. She needs a bath and a grooming. Oh. And she got the stinkiest breath on the planet.
Most little dogs do. It's like their teeth go back.
It's their teeth. She needs to have her teeth not only cleaned, but she needs several removed.
Yep.
She's an old girl.
Yep.
Whew. She loves to lick my chin and make my chin stinky, and then all I can smell is my stinky chin. Oh my goodness. But she's a good girl. I adopted her when she was 4 from a shelter. Oh, and then I used to take her with me to go take care of people with Alzheimer's. Okay. So she was a service. I had her trained at like Camp Bow Wow and made her service dog. So she used to come with me. That's awesome. It was really nice. Hi, Dora. How are you, honey? Dora just sends a huggy emoji.
Hi, Dora.
I wish you could see.
I know.
You don't have another tablet or phone or something?
I only have my Kindle. I don't think my Kindle would do that.
Oh, I don't think so either. I don't know anything about a Kindle.
Games and read. That's about it.
Oh, I'm so glad you could all join me. Now, there's only 3 people that have commented, but we have 8 people in here, just so you know. So when people comment, if I can read it, I will. But for future, we're going to have to find a way. It says, Rochelle, I have a question. How are you able to do your videos and see yourself on your TV at the same time?
Oh, I mirror it. My phone. I don't know if it's just an iPhone thing, but you have a mirror option, and it'll mirror on the TV what you have on your phone. So you could like watch videos or whatever you want to do, or when you're making a video. It's pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, I just watch YouTube on my TV through the YouTube app, but I can't see the chat on my TV because it's through the TV app. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on the TV.
So I hope you heard that okay, Crystal. That was Crystal from Canadian Halls.
Am I talking?
Who asked that? I'm sorry?
Am I talking too quietly? I'm sorry.
No, it's just that sometimes, like, I don't know if they hear it the same way, but I hear it's like blocked out for a second and then you pop in.
Oh, gotcha.
So this is a first. But yeah, we've got 8 people in here so far. Only 4 have spoken, but that's okay. I'm glad everyone was able to come today and visit with us. Rochelle and I, we just met a few weeks ago, and we decided to do a Temu haul swap. And I'm so excited.
You.
I'm hoping to post it this Wednesday, but I can't wait to see it. Ooh, cool. So when you look at your TV, it shows you technically looking away from the camera, right? Because your phone is the camera.
Yes. It shows exactly what my phone shows. So it's just like a mirror image. So if I'm looking up at the TV, then it shows me looking up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If I'm looking
I
up,
guess that's kind.
and then on the TV it'll be me looking at my phone. So
okay. That's kind of how it's working here. Like, I'm not using my webcam from my computer. I'm sitting in front of my laptop, but I've got my camera behind the laptop plugged in. So that's why I keep looking down, because the chat is over here and my camera is up here. So it's not that I'm not looking at you. It's just that I can't see what you're saying unless I look down.
Same
so
thing.
I guess it's, yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Debbie. How are you? Debbie McElfresh? McElfresh? I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly, but hello, welcome. Yeah, we were just talking about doing that. I can't wait for you to open your package so I know if you liked everything.
All right. That's my favorite part. The other person opening up their stuff, I'm like, oh. I mean, of course,
you got 3 packages.
Huh?
I said you got 3. I don't know why they sent it in 3 separate, but they did.
That's so weird. They've been doing that a lot lately, splitting up the packages. I don't know.
Well, different sellers, though. I'm sure that's probably what it was. It was just a different seller coming from a different place.
Or the...
Oh, good. Debbie said I got her name right.
How's everyone's day?
I watch both you ladies all the time. So today's live is so cool. I'm from Saskatchewan, Canada, and I wish I could do collabs, but the shipping is horrendous. Thank you for answering that, Rochelle. That's from Crystal.
You're very welcome.
Well, so, we do collabs from Temu.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, does it cost any extra, like, when you're going through Temu? Like, because they're the ones shipping it, right? Or is it different?
Honestly, I don't know. Well, I know when you do it from Amazon, if you send it to another country, can't just go on regular Amazon. You have to go on Amazon, if it's say UK or Amazon, whatever the country is. So I don't know if that's the same for Temu or not. But either way, if it's free shipping, then it should be able to be possible.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I mean it's being shipped from out of the country anyway. So I mean,
Well, no, and not actually. Some of it is, but unless it's coming by boat, it's shipped locally. We
oh,
have a Temu right here in Boston, an hour away
I didn't
from
know
me.
that at all.
Yeah, they have locally. So they only have some that are shipped from out of the country. Others are shipped literally from local warehouses.
Well, yeah, that part I knew, the whole local warehouse thing.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, we have one. We have a Temu located right in Boston. I don't know if you have one near you.
Not that I know of, but I
Hi,
would.
KT. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, no. I wouldn't know any of that info. So.
I haven't tried a Temu swap. I've only ever done one giveaway. I know some creators have shipped gift cards. Yeah, I don't ship gift cards. I do the Temu the Amazon gift cards. And this way here, if somebody from another country, I could just send it right to your email and I can purchase it from that company's Amazon, so that if you're in another country, I purchase it from that and send it to your email.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, it's just so much easier to do that. And that's something you don't have to give out your personal information, just your email address.
Huh?
So and you don't even have to give that out publicly. You can give it out private, like on Instagram or something, at Messenger or Facebook Messenger or whatever, and then just do it that way. Yeah. Oh, KT is saying hello. Oh, hi, Chris from Tall Bear Halls.
Hey, Chris. How you doing?
How are you?
I'm good.
Oops, typo. Onyx Moon. That was KT.
We go to Shooting the Poo with Sue. That's on her channel. Yeah. Sorry, it was my daughter. She's like,
How does she what?
Oh, yeah. My daughter, she wanted to watch it on her phone. She's like, I can't see it.
Oh.
Go to her channel, not mine.
Shooting the Poo with Sue. All right. Wait a minute. I'm doing well. I just woke up from a nap. I gotta take him when I can. Oh, take one when I can. Yeah, absolutely. My thumbs are crazy typing, says KT. That was Chris said that he's the one who took a nap. KT said, I have to read these because Rochelle can't see the chat.
My daughter's phone.
Oh, she's
now I can.
Yay!
I'm gonna borrow your phone for this. Is that okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Now I can
tell
see
her I said thank you so much.
Did you hear?
Well, then I get to be in the live then.
No.
What's good?
Oh, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. So we got 10 people in here right now.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm very surprised being a Friday night, right? Well, for me, it's Friday night. For you, it's Friday afternoon. It's different being on this side, I know. My keyboard doesn't work. So I have to use an online keyboard, an on-screen keyboard. And what happens is it covers everything. So, and I'm a one-finger texter at that. So when I'm trying to type in on these, it takes me all day. I don't like it.
Yeah. So what are you guys doing this weekend? Any plans? Anyone?
Anyone? Not me. You know what my plans are for this weekend?
What's that?
Now Rochelle can mirror her daughter's phone on the TV and she can see the comments bigger.
I could, but I just have her phone right next to my phone. That way I can just look back.
Oh, good idea.
Thank you, though.
Nope, I'm going to go pick up my packages tomorrow.
Woohoo.
I know. And then hopefully make a video because I can't wait to open our swap.
Oh yeah, me either. That's gonna be fun. So this weekend,
Oh yeah, it is too hot.
birthday,
Let's go.
and I'm taking her to a splatter room, is what it's called. You
Yeah.
go in a room and you put on a paint suit, and then they put like 3 canvases on the wall, and they give you like water balloons filled with paint and like squirt guns and all kinds of just paint items, and you like have a paint fight with each other. And then you're kind of splattering the walls too, so the canvases get paint on them. So that's what my daughter wanted to do for her birthday, for her 16th, and then on her actual birthday, which is Sunday, I'm gonna cook her dinner and have her birthday cake and all of that. So that's my plans for this
and a
weekend.
haul.
Oh, and she wants to do her birthday haul. I got her a Temu package. So she's gonna do her own little haul on my channel. So if you guys want to join in on,
Oh, that's awesome. Of course I'll watch. Oh, here's my pink Band-Aid for my car.
that's cute.
To put on the dent. It's actually 2 of them, so I might crisscross them. That's to put on my dent. Wait. And here's a sticker to put on my window.
Yes, that's the one I want. Don't park too
Don't. I'm chunky.
good.
Oh yeah, I got a whole bag full of stuff right here for my car. For the center console, the center thing that you lift up and put your crap in.
Oh yeah.
To put on your on your dash, it's supposed to stick to your dash so that you ever put your phone or stuff up there for a minute, your keys or whatever, and they slide down. Little rubber mat with some bling bling, and it sticks right to your dash.
Oh yeah.
I got some angel wings because I'm a badass. I needed angel wings for my Jeep.
Mini me Temu haul. That's right.
I've already shown all this stuff. These are hooks that go on the back of your front seat so that you can hang stuff.
Oh yeah, like
I've got 4 of these to put on the back headrests. What else? My magnetic flowers that are going to go, they're all different colors. So my Jeep will look like Scooby-Doo. My pink Band-Aid and my slipper, my stickers.
your son's gonna love you.
I just ordered a psychedelic peace sign too. Oh, my son. He's like, Mom, wait until I get my own car. Please don't put that stuff on the car yet. Oh, and I got all these little glow-in-the-dark valves to put on the wheels. And at first I just got myself some bright pink ones, right? And then I thought, no, with all these colors, because like these flowers are tons of colors in here. And I love it. And I said, you know what? I'm getting a whole bunch of them. So I bought red and pink and blue and green and yellow. And I've only got 4 tires, but see, they're all different colors. But I'm gonna put one different color on each tire. So when my car's going at night, how cool will that look?
That's funny.
Buy the bling tape and do the DIY that stuff. And yeah, I know I should, right? Yeah, I've got all these ideas for my little Jeep.
Did you have a Jeep Wrangler or?
No, I wish I did. No, I have a little Jeep Compass.
Oh, okay.
But she's a hot mess now, but she's been good to me for a lot of years. But she's finally starting to, things are going wrong with her. She's 10 years old.
Oh, that's not bad.
She's got like 120 something thousand miles on her. Are you going to show any pictures of that paint adventure?
Yeah, I can do that. Matter of fact,
That would be
in a little bit of a, record a little bit of it to show you.
That would be great.
Hopefully I don't get splatter on my phone.
That would be great.
Oh yeah, and it's also mine and my husband's anniversary on my daughter's birthday on Sunday, but we don't usually tend to do anything because it's my daughter's birthday. But We will have been
Whoops.
for 18 years this year.
Say what? Say that again?
Me and my husband will be together 18 years on my daughter's birthday on Sunday.
Wow.
Long time.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, but that should be fun. The whole paint room. I've never even heard of it until my daughter brought it up. So.
Oh, it sounds like fun. I would love to do that.
Yeah.
I would love to do. We got 16 people. Holy moly.
Thank you, Kate.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, what's the funnest thing you guys have done for your birthday? I don't know. Mine, I don't really tend to do anything fun for my birthday. I usually just
No, I haven't had a birthday party since I was 5.
Really? 5?
Yeah.
Hey.
Never had one after that. Although my son took me out to a really nice dinner last year.
That's nice.
Yeah, I'm thinking about changing colors. I wore these for the video that's coming out next week. What? I wore them with my big green flower earring.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Betty Ann. I hope I'm saying that right. And then say thank you, Tatum. They said happy birthday. Say thank you.
Thank you.
Oh. She always has to do these little hand things. I'm like, what are you doing?
That's awesome.
I got a shirt that says Mom, Mommy, Ma, Bruh. Yeah.
My phone says that when Zachariah. Oh no, I changed it to when I was gonna clean my room and then I got high from my Zach. But it used to say Stewie's ma, mommy, mama.
Oh, yeah. All right. I got it says Bruh, formerly known as Mom. That's not new. It really is her.
That sounds
Bruh all the time.
That sounds about right. That sounds about right.
Yep. Kids these days.
Oh, I forgot what I was going to say. It must have been a lie. That's what my grandma would say. It must have been a lie.
Thank you. Oh.
Love Stewie.
Yeah, I know. Out of all the days in the year, my daughter had to be born on our anniversary.
You celebrate your anniversary by celebrating me. Cudge.
Oh, fudge. That was my phone you just heard crash.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm a hot mess over here.
My daughter,
Hold on one second.
My daughter just said, you celebrate your anniversary by celebrating me.
Yeah, okay. That's the one day a year you're not going to get any lucky. Any lucky. You learned your lesson the first time.
Oh, I'm done. My tubes are tied. I'm done. I'm too old for that. My youngest.
Oh, hell yeah. It's so funny because when I was married, I miscarried my 3rd child.
Oh,
and then after that, my husband and I at the time, we talked about it. And I had already been through, a couple of pregnancies, a miscarriage, an emergency section, like years of birth control. So he decided that he was going to be the one to fix it. So he went and got a vasectomy. And it was fine. I mean, he was uncomfortable for a day or two, but I mean, it really was fine. They went in the office, they numbed him, boom, boom, done. And he went to work not the next day, the day after. But after we got divorced, I forgot that I could still get pregnant. And here I was in my 40s. And I thought to myself, holy crap, not only do I have to worry about birth control, but now I got to explain the spank me tattoo on my ass.
Oh, oh, oh.
So yeah, it was kind of like, oh shit, what am I gonna do now?
That's
I'm
great.
sorry, I'm a fan of the cursey words, and a dirty mind's a terrible thing to waste.
I would tell my parents I was the gift that kept giving. Amen. Yeah.
Oh, true story.
Yeah.
True story. Sue, you're too funny. I can't help myself. I tickle myself, Laura. You have no idea. The way my brain works, it's like I don't even understand it.
I have the dirtiest mind, I swear. But keep it peachy. Yeah, I got a very, I don't know, dark sense of humor. Plus, dirty mind is just, yeah. I
Yeah,
can't.
I have a pretty sarcastic wit. So I have to be careful because when you're texting, unless somebody knows your wit and knows the person that you are, like I never mean any harm by my sarcasm. It's just literally it popped in my head. It was funny. Like I never, ever mean harm. But when you're texting, it's so easy for miscommunication.
Oh yeah.
So like especially when you're trying to get to know someone, like yeah, it's very easy for people to misconstrue what I say because it sounds like I'm just being a really not nice person when really I'm nice as hell, but funny.
About that with me, believe me. If you text me, I'm not gonna take offense. Don't do it with me. I tend to
You tend to what?
do the same thing. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. That's why I always
I
put
love
like,
it.
try to soften it or whatever, like.
Yeah. Let me see. I gotta go. I just popped in to say hi and have a great weekend. Oh, thank you, KT. I'm sorry you gotta go.
Good seeing ya.
Tell my parent. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I was lucky. My oldest son was born a week before Christmas, so he was my Christmas gift. Hi, Chelsea. How are you? And my other son was born 2 days before Valentine's Day, so he was my Valentine's gift. Yeah, my brother, my stepbrother, his son was born on Father's Day, and 3 years later, his daughter was born on Mother's Day.
That's cool. That's really
way cool. Unfortunately, their birthdays, although their birthdays are on the same days that they were born, Mother's Day and Father's Day are always a little off now because, but it was, how amazing is that?
Cool.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
I like your cup.
My great grandmother was, huh?
Oh, I said I like your cup. I like the color.
Oh, this was a gift from Dee. It's I don't drink from Starbucks. I don't like Starbucks, but it's a Starbucks cup. Isn't it cool?
Yeah, I like it.
Dee gave it to me.
Like I don't usually drink through. I usually Dutch Bros is usually the place I'll go to.
Never heard of it.
You guys don't have Dutch Bros?
I don't know if we do. I only know Dunkin'.
Oh wow,
I'm a Dunkin' girl.
Has anyone else heard of Dutch Bros? They're popular here in Oregon, like as much as like them.
Dunkin'?
Starbucks.
Starbucks, okay.
Dunkin',
no,
yep.
Betty Ann.
Any Dunkins around here. It sucks because they have events. I think we have like one or two that I know of.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that does stink. I need my Dunkin'. I mean, even if it's just once in a while, I need a Dunkin'.
Yeah.
I like my iced mocha. Delicious. I like to put a little Bailey's Irish cream in it. Oh, so good.
Oh, Dutch Bros in Arizona. That's weird that they only have it in certain states.
Maybe. Well, you're not that far from Arizona.
No. Just like 2 states away. And I should know that because I lived in Arizona, but it's been a while. I know I visit all the time because my dad and my brother and sister live there.
Yeah.
Mesa, or not Mesa, right next to Mesa. It's Apache Junction. I don't know if Chelsea has ever heard of that. It's like an hour away from Phoenix. It's more like the country of Arizona, if you want to call it
Yeah.
that. Like you'll see Superstition Mountain. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. It's supposed to be like the one of the most haunted places on earth. People
Oh,
try
that
to,
would be a fun place to visit.
but like you open up your front door and it's right there. You see the Superstition Mountain. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, she lives in Phoenix.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I've never been to either place. My godmother lives in Arizona, and I have a brother lives in Oregon. I've never been to either place.
Have you gone out of your state at all? Traveled?
A little bit. I visited Pennsylvania for a weekend, but I never got to leave the place where we stayed. Like, never got to leave the building where we were. That kind of stunk. But I drove there, which was like a 4-hour drive. I went to Maine when Damien was a baby, and he's 37 now. So you figure that was like 34 years ago because he was like 2 or 3. I went to New Hampshire when I was a kid. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Oh no, and I've been to Atlantic City when I used to bowl. My husband and I were in a bowling league, and Dee too. Dee and her husband at the time. We all belonged to the same bowling league. So at the end of the bowling league, instead of having like a banquet type thing for everybody, we'd all pool our money during the course of the league, and then we'd all get a bus and a hotel room, and we go to Atlantic City. So we pooled the money. They paid for it, and then we just had to bring spending money.
Awesome.
So I did go to Atlantic City.
That's cool.
I'm sometimes fee lame.
Oh, Phil.
I don't drink. Say what?
That I sometimes feel lame because I don't drink coffee.
Oh, you don't have to drink coffee.
Huh.
Sometimes I drink hot chocolate.
Oh yeah.
Well, today I'm drinking lemonade, sugar-free lemonade, but it's lemonade.
And I'm drinking peach tea. Oops, wrong way.
See that? But I am a coffee girl. Oh, I love my coffee.
Yeah.
I drink Folgers at home and Dunkin' Donuts when I go out.
Yeah, my mom's ex-husband was a truck driver, long haul, and I was with him for a month, and I was huge pregnant with my son. First time ever being pregnant, I was in a semi truck for a month. But anyways, within that month, we drove through most of the states. So there was that. So, like,
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it was, but being pregnant in a truck that's bouncing around all the time is not fun.
Oh, yeah.
Mistake on my end, but I was young.
Oh, and I've been to, I never think to say Massachusetts and Connecticut because Rhode Island is the smallest state. We're only 38 by 47 miles. So if you're in the middle of Rhode Island and you drive 45 minutes in any direction, you're either in the ocean or in another state. And Massachusetts and Connecticut are right there. Well, Connecticut's probably about an hour, but Massachusetts, it's like within less than 45 minutes, like 20 minutes, not even, depending on what part of Rhode Island you're in. So yes, I've been in those states too. I just never think to mention them because I used to drive through them like every day. You know what I mean?
Have you ever been like out of the country?
Oh no, I don't even have a passport. I want to be though. I want to go visit Jamaica. I want to visit Australia. I'd just like to visit all kinds of places.
Africa.
I
said I want to see Africa too. My grandma's visiting Africa right now. I'm jealous.
That sounds nice. What part?
Nigeria.
Nice.
My uncle's wife is from there, so she's going to visit her family, and my grandma tagged along with them. So yeah.
Yeah, Laurie, we are the smallest state. Well, they call it the biggest little state in the union. We are home of Mr. Potato Head. Did you know that? Mr. Potato Head was created here.
Awesome. I love Mr. Potato Head. All the lower 48 states, including Canada. Awesome. That's
We're also home of the Superman building.
I know that we're the hotel for The Shining is here in Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. And then of course the Goonies, that was filmed here in Oregon.
Gotta love the Goonies.
There's been all kinds of movies recorded here. Just I can't even think. But yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot here too. We've actually had more than I thought, actually.
Yeah.
Um,
So my step
I
said that like sorry, I'm brief again. Oregon and where you're at, they look a lot alike.
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island. They look a lot alike and everything. She said that you
Really?
guys but a certain kind of tree. Maple tree? Is it maple trees?
What movies were filmed in Rhode Island? All right, here we go. Irrational Man, Meet Joe Black, Bleed for This. There's Something About Mary. I remember that one.
That's a funny one.
Wind, Amistad, and there's more. The Block Island Sound, Hall Pass, Jim Carrey's Me, Myself, and Irene, The Great Gatsby, Dan in Real Life, Moonrise Kingdom, Outside Providence, Exeter, Evening, Hocus Pocus 2. I did not know that.
Really?
High Society, yeah. Havoc 2, Dumb and Dumber, New Providence, North, Kiss the Bride, and Donald Cried.
Huh.
I haven't heard some of those movies, but those are all the ones that I just looked up that were made in Rhode Island, filmed in Rhode Island.
That's not bad.
Right? That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Mr. Potato Head in Toy Story movies. I love the Toy Story movies anyway.
I've never seen the movie Not Without My Daughter. What's it about?
Toy Story?
No, Not Without My Daughter. She said, I've never been out of Canada. Have you ever seen the movie Not Without My Daughter?
Yes. Yes. It's because Sally Fields. And she was married, was it Israeli? I can't remember. She was married to someone from a doctor from another country anyway. And he was here. He was a citizen here. And after, they fell in love after she got married, and they had their child, he eventually talked her into going back to that country to see his family. But she was really nervous about it because women have no rights there and things are different there. And I guess things were pretty hostile at the time. So she was very concerned. But it was actually a way he trapped her and her child there. And she wouldn't leave without her daughter. So it was a really good movie, actually.
Crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah. I was like, wait, why does that sound familiar? Yeah, I just watched it maybe a few months back.
Oh, really? I haven't seen it. I remember watching it, but it's been years. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't. That is scary. That is really scary because some countries are like that. I mean, you could be an American citizen and you're married, to someone else, and you go to that particular country because they're married. They are law. You know what I mean? And they don't have to let you leave, and that's scary.
Yeah.
It depends. I mean, it depends on the country. It depends on their laws, but.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Potato Head is cool. But I still would love to visit other countries,
Yeah. I want to go
Go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I forgot. I lived in California for 10 months.
Oh, there you go. Hey, you were close to me.
San Diego.
Lived in California.
But I never got to see Mexico. I didn't have, we only lived like about 10 miles from the border. And my son at the time was in the military, and he's like, Mom, I really want to take you there. But he goes, I'm afraid to unless you get a passport. I said, why? He goes, because they can let you in. They let you in with a passport, but they don't have to let you back out. So I was like, oh, shit. So I didn't get to go, but I wanted to go.
That before it was mandatory to have a passport to go there?
I don't know. This was back in 2010.
Probably because I was
2010, 11. I moved there in August of 2010, and I moved back here sometime in early summer of 2011.
I remember going to Mexico quite a few times before it was mandatory to have a passport. I have family members that had family out there, so we would go.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and where it says a lot of military, there's also a lot of military who buy property there because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
And because they're stationed in California, they just travel back and forth.
Yep. Yeah, he was abusive.
Yeah, but not until he got there. Once before they got there, he was like a great husband.
Completely changed because his family made him change, right? Made him like revert
Well,
back.
I think he did that on his own. I think he planned it on his own.
That's true.
The way it's set up, I mean, why would he be so adamant and have all these secret conversations if it wasn't something he had been planning?
That's true. Well, I mean, because if I remember it, like I said, it's been a long time, but didn't he like kind of look like he felt bad for doing it at first?
I think at first he did, but they kept saying she'll be fine, whatever, and it wasn't fine. She was getting scared. She wanted to go back to her family, and you can't just force somebody to change their whole lives and leave their child behind, and that has to be a choice, and he just took that choice away.
Yeah.
Yeah, once they got to his home and in front of his family, yeah, he changed. He just turned into a whole different man. But I think that's also because maybe he felt he had to prove himself to them as well.
Yeah,
like he had to show he was in control because he was the man. You know how that works. I'm so glad that I don't have a husband like that. I didn't have a husband like that. Because although things did not end well between us, he never put his hands on me ever. I was very lucky.
Would never take that.
No.
His hands on me, I'd be putting my hands right back on him. Sorry. And then he would be out the door.
I've been hit by people before that I've dated, and I wouldn't do it again. But I was very fortunate. No matter how angry we got at each other, we never ever hit each other. Never did anything like that. We didn't destroy each other's things. We didn't hit each other. So many people do that. They get mad and they break the other person's stuff, and they just do terrible things. We fought and we had big fights, but we never did anything like that.
Yeah. I mean,
you should have a certain degree of respect, right?
It's funny. Me and my husband rarely fight, and when we do, we don't even raise our voices. It's just like little pitiful arguments, and then it's over within a couple of minutes. It's yeah, it's good.
Yeah. No, we had some pretty good fights. We really did, but never physical and never abusive. You know what I mean? Never. I mean, there's a difference between the things that I see. It's like you see people, oh, well, he threw my TV out the window. It's like, what are you doing, dumbass? Why? What? There's no. What did you do? You broke your stuff, but you didn't fix the problem.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's just stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Or just the abuse period. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Spent 36 hours on a bus going to San Diego. Was 17 and by myself. Oh, wow. That's a long sight. That's a long bus ride. I wouldn't have wanted to do that. Oh, my mouth hurts. Damn it.
Ride, but I've been on like a bus for like a day and a half. Yeah. Not fun.
Not me. No. I took a plane.
Oh, yeah.
To San Diego. And it was 9-hour flight. Well, it was probably 8 hours because I want to say I was in the plane 9 hours. But you got to figure we had to get in, do our stuff. We had to sit and wait and then whatever. But it was a straight through flight too. There was no layovers. It took forever. My legs needed to move so much.
Oh, yeah.
It was horrible. It was hot. I mean, I'm glad it went straight through because then when I finally got off the plane, I was off the plane. I didn't have to worry.
Yeah.
But not a flight I want to take often.
I mean, I fly like usually once a year out to Arizona, but that's only like a 2.5 hour flight. It's really not bad.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
don't they have for Las Vegas from California, they used to have really cheap flights because it was so close. Like I remember, I'm sure it's not the same now, but it used to be like $56 for a flight to because it was so close for a flight to Las Vegas.
yeah.
So I don't know.
Just everything's so expensive nowadays. So
Yeah,
No.
well, you got to figure we're recovering from the pandemic, and then there was all those. I mean, you got how many suppliers couldn't get through, couldn't do anything because there was nothing open, nothing was work. All the supply chain cut down, so it takes a long time to recover from that stuff.
I got a pin that says, "I survived the great toilet paper pandemic." What was it with
Right.
the paper? It's like,
Well,
yes,
you know what happened? I mean, people weren't working, so they weren't creating the supply chain shut down, so they weren't able to get what they did have to stores, and people were hoarding. So I had to buy a 4-roll pack of toilet paper. I paid $40 for through Amazon, and that was people were selling toilet paper for thousands of fucking dollars. Ooh, sorry, for
I-
thousands of dollars. It was crazy.
yeah.
And when I got my little 4-pack, I made sure to give one to my neighbor for her kids. It was like I felt so bad. I mean, everybody was struggling. There were none in the stores. Nobody could get any anywhere. So I was like, it was just me by myself, and she had two little kids. So it was like, here's some toilet paper.
It's just funny. Like we as people, we are hit with something like that, and the one main thing we go for is toilet paper. You think it would be like food or water or something? No, it's toilet paper. Us Americans really want to have a clean butt.
Right. I just want to. I'm going to order me a bidet. Then I'll be all set.
I want to
They
get one.
sell bidets. You can get one. They're like $35. You can get one and have it hooked right up to your toilet.
I both have bidets. I want one too.
Yeah, they're not expensive, and they hook right up. You could do it yourself. Hook it right up to your toilet, and there you go. And then you don't have to worry if you run out of toilet paper.
Exactly. I mean, I still like to wipe afterwards because I don't like wet.
Well, of course, but in a pandemic,
Yeah, would have been nice.
But it takes a long time, but things are starting to come down. I've definitely noticed a difference. I mean, people were complaining about the price of eggs and stuff. I don't pay nearly what they used to be. They've gone down. I paid $2 and change for 1.5 dozen eggs.
My eggs
So
are
I mean,
I got chicken.
huh?
I said I got free
Oh
eggs.
well, la di da for you.
They eat their chicken feed, and then we feed them our leftover scraps. Chickens love scraps.
Yeah. What chicken butt?
I love all the signs I've been getting, through like mystery exchanges and stuff like that. But I also got this one sign that says the chicken butt hut. I thought it was cute. Or no, the
That
fluff.
is cute. That is cute.
Mm.
Would you say Billings, Montana, and Vegas cost about $175? Yeah. But on the plus side, you got to remember too, minimum wage has gone up tremendously compared to what it used to be too. I mean, the wages are starting to go up as well. So inflation is slow to go down because it always is. It's like anything. It's like it takes you forever to build your credit. Say you get a credit card. It takes a second to spend it and it takes forever to pay it off. Well, it's the same thing with recovering from the pandemic. Things happened. We had so many things. We were literally on our backs, and it's taken a long time to recover.
Yeah.
But things are finally starting to get a little better. You know what I mean? But it took time.
Gas just keeps.
I mean, it took a long time. I'm sorry?
Oh, I said it. Except for gas, gas keeps going up.
That's greed. That's corporate greed because we're pumping more fossil fuel than any other place in the world right now. We're pumping our own. We've been energy efficient for a long time.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's just corporate greed. So, I mean, that's something that has to be worked on, hopefully, eventually, soon.
Yeah.
There's got to be able to be a way to put a cap on that shit, because that's just ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Yes.
But actually, gas prices have gone down though quite a bit. They were almost $8 here for a while, and now they're down to just under $3.
Dang, $8?
Almost 8.
But it's more.
Yeah, it got to be like 7 something, but now it's down to under $3.
Aren't things like more expensive where you're at? Because you're close to like New York, right? And they're expensive.
Rhode Island's pretty expensive.
Oof.
Rents here have been astronomical, but again, it's greed.
How much is usual for like a 1-bedroom around where you're at?
Oh God. Well, my son has an apartment, has a house,
Uh-huh.
and he has a 3-bedroom, a 5-bedroom, and a 2-bedroom. He lives in the 2-bedroom, so I'm not sure. But I believe it's like 2,000 for the 2-bedroom. I know he gets over 3,000 for the 5-bedroom, and he gets 2,500 for the 2-bedroom, for the 3-bedroom.
All right. Which sounds about what it costs here.
That's pretty expensive.
Mm.
God, my first apartment was $50 a week.
Yeah, it's actually cheaper to buy your own house here than to rent.
It's cheaper to buy your own house anywhere than it is to rent. However, the prices of houses have gone up so astronomically too. But it's not the first time in history that that's happened. I mean, when we had a big recession many years ago, I was like 16, I remember, after my grandfather passed away. It was like a year after that, my grandmother decided to finally sell her home. And she had a 3-bedroom home, 2 floors, a big lot of land, a garage, an extra whole lot of land, a buildable lot as well. And she sold the entire thing for $40,000. Literally less than a year later, the housing market went up like that to 100,000 for houses of that. Now, I mean, you can't even look at a house for 100,000. It just sticks, But we're talking when I was 16, so that was what, 1984.
Yeah.
That was the last concert I went to too. It was 1984, Van Halen.
Yeah. Hey Tony. Van Halen. That's a good That would be a good concert.
It was the last tour David Lee Roth did with them.
We bought this house like 6 years ago, and it's already gone up like 130,000 more than what we paid for it. It's crazy.
Yep. But that's just it. I mean, it happens fast. Anytime there's any kind of recession like that, and during the pandemic, when people couldn't afford to pay their rents, a lot of banks were foreclosing anyway. They just didn't care. They were foreclosing. And then a lot of big corporations were buying up a lot of homes, and that jacked up the rent because people couldn't afford to buy the homes because they were losing their jobs. But big corporations were like, yeah, you foreclosed. I got you. And they were buying up a ton of properties all over the place. And that has to do with why the prices of housing has gone up so much. And that has to do with why the rents have gone so high, because they've raised theirs. So everybody else has got to do according to market. You know what I mean?
Crystal, you need a roommate? I think it's better to live in Canada. Probably. Oh, everyone wants to move here. I don't want to.
Wait a minute. You got your house for $95 and it's going for $450. Wait a minute. What? Am I misreading that?
Oh.
I mean, even my great grandmother's house, which her brother built, was I forgot. I think they paid $5,000 for it back in the day, and it sold for over $2,000.
Oh, 95,000.
5,000. Oh, all right. I'm like, wait a minute. I did not read that right.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Crystal. I hear Canada is so much better than the United States. Everyone's like wanting to move to Canada, and Canadians are like, don't you dare come over here.
Hey, I got a Canadian name. I can go.
My name is French. I'm supposed to move to France. I have a lot of French in me though, so.
Oh, my name's not French anymore. I still have my ex-husband's name, but my name was French. I come from a long line of French. I was a Drolet. My mother was a Benoit, and my grandmother was a Courtemanche.
Dang.
Yeah.
My last name now is Bianchi, and that's Italian. My husband is totally Italian. His whole name is Italian. I'm not gonna say it because online, but Bianchi means white, I guess.
Yeah.
Italian. That's funny.
My last name is Goldsmith, and I guess Goldsmith means goldsmith.
Crazy.
That was my married name, though.
Yeah. In a minute, in 5 minutes, you can get your phone back.
Oh, you're gonna get off in 7?
Oh, I don't know. What time do you usually go for?
Well, usually I stay on for about an hour, but it depends on how many people are talking, or we can stay on or off as long as you'd like. But I get it.
Oh no, I just thought you said that we were gonna be on here for an hour. So
yeah, I always do a minimum of an hour. I've gone over a little bit, but I pretty much usually stick to an hour. But if we're having a good time, no worries.
Are you in a rush for your phone?
I'm bored.
Aw.
Oh, she said, sorry, Rochelle, I missed what you said about a ring light. I was not in the room briefly.
Ring light? Did I say?
I didn't hear it.
I don't know.
She said, I heard ring light in Canada and Crystal.
Oh, I was kidding. I said, do you need a roommate? I was like,
roommate.
I was kidding. Do you craft like with arts and crafts? Is that what you
I
mean?
made so many sculptures.
Because if that,
Yeah.
then yeah, I love crafting. I always try to find different things.
Oh, that's awesome.
Artistic, I guess. My whole family is though. Here lately, I've been working clay. Like, let's see, I can show you a couple things I've done. Like, I did this moon. Can you see it?
Oh, very nice.
And then my tongue, my lips.
That's cool.
I've did a few other things, but I'm not gonna take the phone everywhere in my room.
I made your
Well, maybe next time, you know what? I can show some of the things that I did too. I don't want to go over and get it now, but I mean, I've got some diamond paint. I've actually got some diamond paintings I think you would like.
I like the diamond paint. Yeah, my kids.
Yeah, I've got a couple that are really interesting. Like I framed them and everything after I did them. I haven't done them in a while because my hands and my arms, I've been having a lot of problems with them, but I love doing them. When I'm feeling good, I like to do them. I've also built things out of like Jenga blocks. I built like whole things for my dresser. I took old wire garbage cans and some nautical rope, and I made a nice big vase out of it, and made all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I like doing that kind of stuff, like DIY. Like I redid my dining room, or not my dining room, but my coffee table to match the rest of like my whole farmhouse look. I did it rustic white, because it was like a dark brown, so matches everything and stuff like refurbishing.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like doing that too. I used to love doing all that.
Yeah.
I used to love it. I can't anymore. It's too much for me now, but oh my God. I was the gal that whenever we got furniture, I would put it together. Whenever I got old stuff, I would refinish it. I would make patterns out of newspaper and sew things and whatever. I would be the one to every couple of years saying, hey, let's put some fresh paint on the walls, and I would do it. Yeah, I mean, I did it all. Loved it. And now, nothing. I can't.
Oh yeah, I took quite a few years break between doing like any arts and crafts type stuff, but my kids love it too. So,
oh, that's awesome.
But there's moving things.
Oh, sorry. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I am getting tired. I can't lie. Because for me, it's 7 o'clock. For you, it's only what, 4?
Yep, 4 o'clock.
Oh, so you're ready to cook dinner soon.
Yeah, here soon. Yeah.
You get to choose your own song.
I had kielbasa for dinner.
Oh, that's good. I like it.
Well, like a stir fry. I mixed some vegetables in. My son actually made it for me today, but yeah, it was a stir fry, just some mixed vegetables, broccoli, stuff like that. I've been doing the carnivore,
How's that going?
and I'm doing really good. It's going good. I mean, I had lost the 21 pounds. I haven't been on the scale yet. I'm gonna wait till Monday because I've been trying not to get on the scale and see if anything else happened. So I guess I'll find out Monday. I'm not gonna do it yet.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens with that. But I did have vegetables today. I've been good about not doing it, but I did have them today. So yeah.
Weighing myself. I don't know. I said I weigh myself every morning. I'm like,
Well, I can't see the scale because I'm a whole lot of woman and I just simply can't see the scale, the numbers on the scale. But my scale is one of those scales that it's withing, and it not only takes my weight, but it measures my muscles, and I can do my my heart rate and all. It does all that stuff. And then there's an app on my phone, so it tells me what my blood pressure is, what my heart rate is, what my muscle mass is, and what my weight is
oh, that's cool.
on my phone. So I don't have to look at it. I just wait for it to be done, and then I go look at the app on my phone.
Wow. I want one of those. Huh.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. My son actually bought it for me. I mean, they have electronic scales. He friggin' spent like $200 on it. I'm very sure you can get them cheaper that have apps. I know that they have the electronic ones without apps, but I'm pretty sure you can get one cheaper than this. But I love this scale. I love this scale. I can't lie. He did good.
It is a long trip.
Here it is. Back in the 90s when that was a crazy time. Oh, heck yeah. It's so funny when you think about that. I'm talking to my son about stuff, and I'm telling him that I remember things like, the blizzard of 78 and whatever. And he's like, what do you mean? I was like, dude, I was born in 67. Of course I remember the blizzard of 78. And where I lived, there was no school. We were wearing our snowsuits and sledding everywhere. The neighbors were driving snowmobiles on the street because nothing could go anywhere. It was a crazy time, but I remember things from back then. And he's like, how do you do that? I was like, dude, I was 11. Not that hard.
That's funny. Yeah. I mean, I loved it when I was a kid, but I freaking hate it now because I'm an adult and I have to drive in it. And yeah, it's not the same.
I don't mind. I like the big fluffy flakes, the kind that like float to the ground. They make everything smell and look just so crisp and clean. And when you walk on them, they go crunch, crunch, crunch. I love that.
Ice under it. That.
Huh?
Oh, I said it's the ice when everything freezes over that I can't stand.
Oh yeah. But once the plows come by and make everything look nasty, and all the exhaust from the cars and the mud and the salt and bleh, then it's just a big wintry bucket of suck.
Yeah. I think my favorite part about snow though is at night because everything's so bright and it's like pitch black.
Oh, I know. The critters at night. When I used to work, when I worked at Dunkin' Donuts when Zachariah was little, I was an opener, so I had to go in and bake the bagels and finish the donuts and make the muffins and all that good crap, right? And I used to have to leave for work at like 3 a.m. And where we lived, it was so beautiful. It wasn't because we didn't live like in the city. We lived like just like down the street was the city, So it was just a suburban area. but you would drive down the road in the wintertime and it was so bright. The stars were just like you look like you could reach up and touch them. It was just so beautiful. And the critters that I would see, I saw some of the most beautiful skunks I'd ever seen in my life. Well, because they show up so clearly in the snow at night and they're nocturnal. Oh my God. They were just so full and gorgeous looking in the snow. Like, oh my God, they were beautiful.
Skunk before. When I was
Huh?
my mom had a pet skunk. It was like the skunk, so it didn't, stink. I mean, when they tooted, they still stunk a little bit, but it was so
Well,
cute. So stinking cute.
oh yeah. I've always wanted to have one. I don't think we can have one here. Some states you have to have permits, some states don't allow it. But I always thought that would be an awesome pet to have.
Oh yeah, and they do this little stomp thing when they're trying to play. It's the same thing they do when they're trying to be like puffed up and like go away, but they also play like that. And they eat like cat food and stuff. They're just so stinking cute. And their little paws when they're eating.
Oh, I know. You got to just love them, eat them up. Hi, Angela. How are you? Not brave, just young, because I couldn't do it now. Too old and too decrepit. I'm sorry. I'm like, oh, that's okay, Angela. We've already been here for an hour. We're not going to be on too much long. A few more minutes. But I'm glad that you got to come join us.
Yeah. Hi, Angela.
I am so glad that you did this, that you came on here with me.
Oh, me too. It popped my online cherry because I was afraid to.
Well, I'm glad I was good at something.
Oh. You like made for me. I always had like stage fright and stuff like that. Like, I don't know.
I can talk to anybody on the street. I can walk up to anybody. I have conversations with everywhere I go. And my sons get angry with me. Why do you make friends wherever we go? Why are you always going to talk to everybody? But that's just me. It's like, dude, have you met me? This is me. And
I wish I was
to stand up in front of a crowd and speak, I can't do it. I get so sick, so nauseous, so stage fright. But to do this, I'm only nervous in the beginning. When I first turn on my camera, even when I'm not live, like even just to make a video, when I first turn on that camera, boy, my stomach is like a big knot. I'm like, so I just have to spit it out and start.
You don't seem like you would go through that.
Oh, I do. It's weird. It's weird, like, because you're talking to a camera, but you're talking to people, but those people, you can't see those people. So, my camera has a flip that flips out so I could see myself. Mm-hmm. So a lot of times when I'm talking, I'm looking at that so that it looks like I'm talking to somebody else to me. So it's easier to have a conversation when you're talking to somebody than it is to look at just a camera lens and talk to that and not see anything.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's hard, but I love all the comments that we get. Oh, I'm glad you're still going to watch it after. I was hoping Love would have come on. I want some recipes from that guy. Yeah, because last time we were talking about different foods from different cultures and different kinds of foods that we like from different countries, and he's from Sweden. So I told him he needs to send me some treats from Sweden.
Oh yeah, that would be nice. I ordered boxes, from like different countries or whatever to try their snacks.
Well, the only thing is I ordered some of those from Amazon and they say that they're from different countries, but I can't guarantee that they really are. I mean, it could be just anybody that, grabbed this stuff, put it together and said, yep, it's from there. You know what I mean? You don't really know. So I would love to actually get it from people that we've interacted with from those places. And if they can't send it, give me the recipe and let me make it. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Because think about it. He said he likes Swedish meatballs. Well, who's to say that Swedish meatballs that they eat in Sweden and the gravy tastes like the Swedish meatballs we make here?
It doesn't.
It could be completely different. Who
Mhm.
knows? So it's like the same thing with pizza and lasagna and other foods from other countries. They always taste different when they come originally from
Mhm.
those countries than Americanized. So I want to try it,
Love Mexican food. But I like authentic Mexican food, so I learn from people who make authentic Mexican food. You know that I remember my first time going to Mexico, and I was like, I want a burrito. Ooh, Mexicans don't eat burritos. That's not a thing in Mexico. They eat tacos, not burritos.
Oh,
It's a,
see, in San Diego, they made burritos. They had people from Mexico used to come and have like little stands in restaurants that they'd make burritos in.
well, I remember being in Mexico and being told they did not make burritos. It's not a thing for them. That's weird.
I'm not a big Mexican food fan personally. It's okay. I like it. It's just not my go-to. And when I was in San Diego, my son said, Mom, you got to try, a burrito from this place. And it was like, oh, honey, I don't want it. Well, I got this burrito. It was carne asada meat.
Oh, nummy. Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. It was I don't do the sauerkraut. Not sauerkraut. I don't do the green guacamole. And I don't like sour cream.
Huh.
So, but everything else was fine. But that had to be, and the thing must have weighed like 10 pounds. It was like this big, and it was like, it was the most delicious thing I think I've ever eaten. It was so friggin' good. I couldn't eat a whole one though. It was so big I could only eat like a half of a half. I got several meals out of it.
Yeah. And then like I make German food because part of my family's from like Germany, and so I've learned a lot of German food. I love German.
Someone else in here, I can't remember who, the last video, if you look at my last live from Monday, someone else in here was talking about German food too, and I just can't remember right now off the top of my head who it was, but they were saying they like German food too. So that would be cool if they'd pop in so we can see and have something in common.
Yeah. But I
I
definitely
wish I could remember.
authentic recipes. Yeah.
Yes. I've learned some authentic Polish recipes.
Huh.
My ex-husband was Polish. So I learned a few things like how to make guamkis and stuff from his mom, and his sister. So that was kind of cool.
What's that?
Yeah.
Gotta ask.
Stuffed cabbage.
Oh, I love stuffed cabbage. Cabbage rolls?
It's called guamkis.
Oh, so good.
Glumkis, actually.
I think I've
They're
actually
delicious.
Yeah, they're really good.
They're stuffed with like hamburger and rice and tomato and made with like a tomato sauce and the cabbage leaves and kielbasa on top, like for all the juices to get it. Oh, they're friggin' delicious.
Yep.
They're seasoned just right.
My husband hates cabbage, especially cooked cabbage. It gives him a headache, but I have to have cabbage rolls once in a while. I got to do it. I love cabbage rolls.
Oh, I make a cabbage casserole that's to die for.
I might have to get the recipe from you. My husband's not going to.
Yeah. You might be surprised. It doesn't even taste like cabbage. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so, oh yeah, it's delicious. It's just cabbage, butter, American cheese, cream of celery soup, and French fried onions.
I can see it.
And it's actually friggin' delicious.
Hmm.
You shred the cabbage, boil it, get it soft, kind of soft. Laurie says she wants the recipe, and after you drain it all out and rinse it all out, you're gonna layer it. You're gonna put it in a 9x13 or whatever size baking pan for your family, and then you're gonna layer it. You're gonna put some of the cabbage down. You're gonna put a partial can of the, or you can put a full one. I mean, it depends on how big you're gonna make it. You're gonna put some of the cream of celery soup, and then you're gonna put some cheese and a layer of French fried onions, and then you're gonna take a half a stick of melted butter and put that on top, and then you're gonna do those layers again, and then you put it in the oven at 350 until the top starts browning, starts getting nice and, just cooked just nice, and all the cheese is all melted in and whatever. And it is so unbelievably delicious.
That. Oh, that sounds good.
It sounds delicious, doesn't it?
Like when I make kielbasa sausage, I usually cut that up and then I cook it with cabbage and like a little onion and like diced tomatoes and stuff, and I just cook that and
Yeah.
add so good.
Yeah, my grandmother used to make it like a boiled dinner. She'd throw it in a pan with some water, some potatoes and carrots and whatever else, and she'd cover it up and just let it boil till everything was done, and she'd call that a boiled dinner. Although to us a boiled dinner was with a ham. You could boil a ham and do that. And I'd also use the cabbage and stuff too. So we did used to do that, but what I like about kielbasa is you can do so much with it. I made the stir fry. Well, Zach made it tonight, but we do the stir fry with stir fry vegetables and broccoli and stuff. We use the frozen vegetables, and some butter and some grated cheese on top, and it's the bomb. I used to put it over egg noodles, or some people like it over rice. Now that I'm doing the diet, I'm not eating the pasta or the rice, but we'll just eat it with the kielbasa and the vegetables. It's delicious because the kielbasa is so flavorful. It gets into everything, it just makes everything taste good. And, you can also cut it up. You can fry it. You can put it on the grill. You can put it, shish kebab it. You can put it in with your, grumkies. There's so many things you could do with it. So many things.
On a text, I did learn one recipe from Rhode Island, and that was the hot weenus.
What?
Hot weenus.
Wiener sauce.
My stepmom made it very clear. You can't just buy hot dogs. You gotta buy wieners.
And you gotta make the special sauce.
I don't know, maybe she does it a little differently. She cooks the hamburger and you have to like really get it minced up, and then with onion, and then she uses celery salt, the mustard powder, there's another main one, celery, mustard. Oh, and
yeah, I don't have the exact recipe, but when they make it, the hamburger sauce, they put the wiener on the bun, the steamed wiener. You put it on the bun. You put a dollop of mustard. Sprinkle some onion, some
celery salt.
The hamburger sauce, then some onions on top, and then celery salt on top.
So I make it,
and it's delicious.
Takes a while to cook because you want to cook that hamburger for a while, because when you add water to it, it has to cook down and stuff like that. But it's so freaking bomb. It's worth it. What?
Are they bugging you for your phone?
They are. Yeah, I know. In a minute, I promise.
You're back. You're running out of
All right, what time is it? 7:18. Oh, I'm liking this conversation with all the recipes, though.
You can have your phone back. She can just tell me if anyone said. There you go. You're welcome.
Oh yeah, everything. I love the recipes. I love everything. I'm gonna get off. It's gonna be 7:20 in a minute, so we don't have to stay on, honey. I know that you got to go make dinner for your family too.
Now I want some hot wieners.
I know, right?
My husband loves them.
Oh, they're delicious. They're absolutely delicious. Who knew a wiener could sound so good? Lori says.
They are. They really are. Oh,
wiener.
Was I put a little bit of cumin in it, but you don't have to. But it's chili powder. That's the other one.
Yep.
Chili.
Just a little zing. Just a little.
Yeah, so good. So good.
I know. Yeah, it makes me think of Something About Mary. Have you seen my wiener?
There we
You
go.
remember that, right? Yep.
That was the worst.
Oh my.
Dips his wiener in his pants. Oh. It. Oh.
That was funny.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good movie.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll watch that tonight.
Yeah. It'd be a good one to watch. I haven't seen that forever.
Right? Sometimes watching those old movies are, well, I say old movies, but sometimes watching those movies from way back in the day, they're fun to watch.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Anyway, but Halloween's going to be coming, and when it does, it's going to be all the good scary movies. Ooh.
Scary movies are my favorite. They always have been.
Me too. I like the supernatural ones, though.
I like them all. Yeah.
I'm not much into the Bloodfest ones, although there is some that I like the story, but I just don't like all the gore. I like the ones that keep me on the edge of my seat and make me jump out of my skin,
You're like
which
my,
are usually the supernatural ones. Huh?
oh, my Aunt Lori's the same way. She loves horror movies, but she doesn't like the gory ones. I like them.
Well, like I wasn't a fan of the Jason movies and stuff. It was like, they're just so typical. It's like girl runs through the woods, he walks with an axe or whatever. Girl trips, she gets up, she screams, he's still walking, he catches her.
Freddy was my favorite out of like all of those guys.
I like the first one and the third one. Dream Warrior.
Yep, that's my
was the third one.
More than this.
Yeah.
Games. Yeah.
Oh, well, I have to go. So long, everyone. Have a great night. Oh, thanks, Betty Ann. I'm so glad you guys came.
For joining.
I hope you enjoyed it. We're just enjoying all the conversation all the way around. Oh, good night, Lori. Maybe you should do a recipe exchange day. You know what? Maybe we should, right?
Yeah.
That might be fun. I don't know. We'll have to figure out how to do that.
That's one of my favorites.
I didn't hear you, sweetie. What?
Oh, my family has a recipe for chicken. It's called bastard chicken. It's so good. It's cooked with garlic and brown sugar. Oh, so good. Doesn't sound like it, but so nummy. My kids love it.
Oh, that sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. Well, everyone, I had an amazing time. Rochelle, thank you so much for joining me. This is awesome. I hope you want to join again sometime.
Definitely. Yeah.
'Cause I had fun. I know I talk a lot. I'm sorry.
No, it made things easier for me. Believe me, it was a good thing. Yeah.
Bus rides remind of my own. I love the recipes and the chats too. Bye for now. Oh, bye, Dolores. I'm so glad you came to join us.
Hi.
So anyway, I hope you all liked the video. We had a lot of fun. Rochelle, I want you to come back. I'd be so thrilled for you to come back another time and do this anytime. This was fun. We're going to be hopefully this Wednesday, if everything goes well and I can get my packages, we will be posting our swap video because Rochelle and I did a swap. So we'll be posting that this Wednesday. So we'll each post it, and then we'll post each other's links below so that you'll be able to go right over and see the other person's swap. So hopefully it's fun.
Oh, it will be.
I think so. I look at you laughing. Anyway, so I hope you liked the video. Like, love, give it a thumbs up, share, comment as much as you want. You know I love that. If you haven't yet subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. We are a blast. We have so much fun when we're together. So just doesn't cost you anything. It's free, the bubble, So just hit that little notification bell, just like that. Hit all, and you'll see anytime with that I post anything or on my video or my community page. Oh, and now that I've got to catch my breath from saying all that.
And do the same.
Huh?
You can always come over to my page on Onyx Moon Home and Halls and like and subscribe.
Yes, absolutely. If you haven't subscribed to Onyx Moon Home and Halls, please go do that. When this video is done, I'm going to go grab her link to her channel and post it below here. So you can just, if you're watching this, you can just go underneath and then click it. So when we're done with that, I'll do that. I'm sorry?
Oh, I said thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. I had a blast. I'm so glad. So in the meantime, everyone, be happy, be safe, and most of all, be kind, because we need more kindness in this world. And we will see you soon. Bye. Mwah. let me just end the stream.